A Northern Michigan woman who's also a recent Berklee School of Music grad is debuting her East Coast band right here in Northern Michigan.
That's right. Joining us now to share her background and talk about the upcoming performances, Ava DiSimone is with us. Ava, thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome to Good Day. Tell us a little bit about your background, how you got started in music.
I got started in music. I don't think I was ever really aware that there was another option other than being in music. My dad's a musician, my mom's a musician, my grandpa's a musician. Kind of runs in the family. I went to Interlochen ever since I was little for camp, ended up going there for high school, kind of started there in theater, eventually switched over to singer-songwriter, vocalist stuff. And then I eventually went to Berklee for vocal performance as well. So I've kind of always been writing and singing my whole life. Yeah.
What was it like to bring your new East Coast band together? What was that process like? How did you even start?
It's super fun. It's kind of a meld of East Coast, Midwest, because when Jeff Haas, who is the one of the founders of the Alluvion downtown where the show is, when he asked me to do the show, they were really into the idea of bringing some Berklee musicians to Traverse City. So the bassist and the pianist are both local Traverse City musicians, but the guitarist and the drummer are guys that I've worked with in Boston and through Berklee a lot. So that's been super fun, super stressful because East Coast and Michigan rehearsals are a little crazy, but that's been super fun, yeah.
Well, tell us about this debut performance. We'll get into the specifics in a minute, but about the performance itself. Why did you want to, bring the gang here and make that debut in Northern Michigan?
Yeah, it's just such a great place to be performing because it's where I went to high school and where I've spent all my summers here, and I just love the community so much. I think you don't know until you're there how wonderful the music community is in Traverse City. And I've always wanted to show everyone in Boston because, after I graduated, I didn't go to New York or LA. I came back to Traverse City, Michigan, and everyone was like, why?
What are you doing here?
Yeah, and I'm like, you guys, just come play a show there. You'll understand. It's going to be super fun. It's going to be tons of pop rock covers and originals. All kinds of stuff. It's been super exciting to put the show together.
Now, speaking of the show, let's jump into logistics.
Yeah.
Day, time, and how do people get tickets?
Beautiful. It's November 30th, Saturday after Thanksgiving. It is at the Alluvion, downtown Traverse City, Michigan. It is at 7:30, doors open at 7. Tickets are on the Alluvion website. You could just Google the Alluvion, Ava DiSimone. And there's a ticket link there. I believe it's $15 in advance, $20 at the door.
Awesome. Yeah. Now, we'll come back and kind of wrap up with some of the future performances that you've got as well, but we want to give a listen to your music video here. Can you introduce the song? Tell us what we're going to be hearing.
Is this my single?
Yeah, I think it's the one you sent me.
The one I sent you? Okay, yes. My single is called Redemption. That's the song that's out right now, but I believe I also sent you a video of a performance that I did with an old wedding band I was in Boston. It was a wedding band called Atlantic Shake, so that was just a fun performance video.
Right. Well, let's take a listen to Ava DiSimone.
Listen, baby, ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low, ain't no river wide enough, baby.
If you need me, call me, no matter where you are, no matter how far.
'Cause baby, there ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you, baby.
Give me your attention, baby. I gotta tell you a little something about yourself. Oh, whoa. Oh, girl, I'm gonna show you when you're mine.
That was so much fun.
That's
That was a super fun band to be a part of.
Yeah, that looks like it. Well, that's just a taste of what you'll be able to hear from Ava DiSimone. As you mentioned earlier, you've also got a musical family. Quite the musical background, and you'll be doing a family show later this year also.
Yeah, we're doing a Christmas show also at the Alluvion. I don't even remember the exact date of that one. Sometime end of December, I believe.
I think we've got it here. We'll come back to it. But yeah, who's all going to be involved in that?
That's going to be my mom, dad, my grandpa, and me. We did one last year. When we used to live in Canton, Ohio, we did a Christmas show every year there with the family, and so we brought that tradition here that's been super fun. Yeah.
And we'll know some of the names from the family too.
You'll know some of the names from the family. Hillary DiSimone is my mom. Kevin DiSimone is my dad. Bob James is my grandpa. I kind of was leaning towards ticket sales for my show before I let Bob James kind of steal my
Steal your
spotlight,
thunder, yeah.
but whatever, you can go to that show.
We'll
too,
give
I
the
guess.
last minute to
As long
him.
as you go to Ava's show first this weekend.
Exactly. Yeah.
then
You actually
can
have to go to that one to buy tickets.
It's a prerequisite.
There you go.
Sorry,
Yep,
yeah.
there it is. There
That's
it is.
awesome. Well, it is Saturday the 21st. There we got it.
There we go.
You
There
got
it
your
is.
plug in there for that. One more time, the details of this weekend's show.
This weekend's show is November 30th, 7 p.m. doors, 7:30 show, the Alluvion, downtown Traverse City. Tickets are online.
That's awesome.
Ava, thank
So
you
much fun, Ava.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for coming
Thank
in.
you so much for having me.
Really
Wish you
appreciate it.
all the success in the
Oh,
world
yeah.
too.
Thank you.
Don't forget the little people when you make it big. Come back and see us again
I
someday.
did. I came back here after I graduated. I'm here.
And on that note, before we wrap up, thank you for doing so. It would have been very easy for you to go to Los Angeles or New
Yeah.
York with your level of talent, and bringing it back here, back home, fantastic.
That's awesome.
That was what I
Thank
wanted
you
to do.
so much.
Thanks,
Thank
Ava.